What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, this morning I'm along the Greatest Road. It's 6:37 along Greatest Road. That's the Catholic Charleston Catholic Church. When you cross here, that's the Avondale area, and that's the Oliver Tambo House. That's the Oliver Tambo House coming from the east, going to town. Yeah, this is morning. I'm on a journey going to the Copperbelt province to do some activities, attend the Copperbelt Agriculture and Commercial Show, popularly known as the trade fair. So I'm going to the trade fair from Lusaka, taking a ride. My Gatoma, faithful Gatoma, all pimped. It's a bit loud. I don't want to switch it off. Yeah, that's the bike experience, guys. That's my ride, guys. Take a look. Beautiful, isn't it? Yes. So I'm going to Ndola and maybe some neighboring towns. Tell me where you are watching from. Thank you so much. If you are new on my channel, please do subscribe, turn on bell notification, give this video a thumbs up. Okay, guys, let's go to Ndola Copperbelt, province of Zambia. Alright, guys, so here we go. We are now on the Great North Road, where the dual carriageway is starting from. So today I'm going to do this road. As you can see, the construction works happening. This road will be the longest ever, the longest dual carriageway we've ever had in Zambia. At least 300 kilometers between Lusaka and Ndola, and I'm taking the Gatoma ride experience. Okay, guys, so due to congestion here, so this officer had to tell me, actually as bikers, they are trying to make alternative in auto gates around Zambia. What I've noticed, they are giving us alternative routes, just like this one. Take a look behind, because there's heavy congestion. But here I was just trying to maneuver behind the offices where the officer gave me. Since I have a bike, I can shoot instead of just increasing congestion. Yeah, officers everywhere to bring law and order. I can see the officer here making sure he's off the road. As you can see, the flags here, red and green. The people who are doing the construction works, doing their thing, trying to show us the way as I pass through the data. So they are showing the way, because this road, guys, will not only reach Ndola, which is 300. There is another stretch between Ndola and Chingola, which is dual carriageway. From Ndola to Chirilabombwe, dual carriageway up to the border with Congo. Kasumbalesa. This is how this road will be so well done. It will be one of the busiest roads to be talked about throughout Zambia. And then this is the new Zambia Junksi battery manufacturing plant. There is more project. This will be something big, never ever done in Zambia. Already they are manufacturing batteries as we are talking. That is the thing which people have been crying for years, called value addition. So some of the minerals are being exhausted here by adding value. As you can see, more mining equipment going as I overtake this heavy duty truck, or what we call dangerous goods. Yeah, as I enter Kabwe Town, KBW Kabwe Town. That's where I'm at right now. As I pass through that Kabwe town, there's something, guys, I need to tell you. I have to say this to get straight with you. During the movement, I suffered one thing, that is continuously cleaning the lanes, because this road, this dual carriageway, there is dust everywhere. Not so good for me, for my health. I have to have my helmet on at all times, wear a mask severally during this road. So sometimes if you see some dusty particles on my camera, yeah, it's because of just the construction work. Sometimes I couldn't keep up, because every minute, every 2 minutes, sometimes I couldn't just manage to continuously be cleaning the lens. So for now, please bear with me. It's not really the camera's fault, but just continuous dust particles. So, and also this day was a little bit cloudy, but that was not the issue as I go to the Copperbelt. So this is why I had to do it during this time, so that in the future, when I'm riding on this road and we have got dual carriageway going to Copperbelt and back, you should see the difference. At least I had to give you content. As I exit Kabwe, here at the Kabwe Mall, on the right we have the Kabwe Mall, as I proceed to the Copperbelt on 2 wheels. So a little bit, let me talk about the guys that have been so good to me. For me, in the past it was a bit difficult. As we look on the Kabwe Mall, I'm using a motorbike known as the Gatoma. So Gatoma sells motorbikes in Zambia, budget motorbikes, let me put it that way. These are motorbikes which are so good. I've been using this motorbike and my trips alone in Zambia. By the way, look, that's me trying to clean the lanes. You see, when I clean, suddenly it's clear. So, but anytime I'm moving, there is always dust. Just take a look on the right, there is dust. So this is the Mulungushi University area. Dust is a continuous thing until the road is done. It is being done in many phases. Other places they are putting tarmac, others they are scrapping off, others they are adding literite. Continuous progress is what is happening here. I've got a lot of stories to tell you on the Copperbelt about the trade fair. Yeah, about many places I'm going to meet, to visit a lot of town, up to Rufanyama, Mpongwe, Luansha. Yes, all those, Masaiti, as I pass through another toll plaza here. So in Kapiri Mposhi town, let's talk about a few things. There's a shop right here in the center of Kapiri Mposhi town. So Kapiri Mposhi town, where it is located on the left now, this is the new bus station for Kapiri Mposhi. Kapiri Mposhi is known for a port. There is a rail line from here to Dar es Salaam. From Kapiri Mposhi to Dar es Salaam, a rail line. It is both passenger and a goods train. Although right now it's really in a deplorable state. The rail line is damaged in many places. I once used it going to Dar es Salaam actually. So you can use it to go to Dar es Salaam from here in Kapiri Mposhi. I've tried that. It takes like 3 nights you have to spend. And here at the Total, I had to refuel before proceeding. Yeah, so from Kapiri, as I proceed to Copperbelt. I've refueled here in Kapiri Mposhi. So I've refueled in Kapiri. So I've just refueled here in Kapiri Mposhi on my way to Ndola. And here is the junction that I normally use going to Nakonde, and me I'm going this side Copperbelt. One other thing about Kapiri Mposhi is that there is an oil pipeline that moves from Kapiri Mposhi to Dar es Salaam, known as the Tazama pipeline. Zama, that is Tanzania Zambia pipeline, is also currently non-functioning. So you just see fuel tanks. Otherwise that would have been the better way, but it is what it is. I'm telling you what is on ground is non-functioning. It has to do with the mainly politics or government's issues. Again here I was being diverted at Manyumbi Toll Plaza. I have to divert once again at Filapena. It will get crazy if you pass through with a motorbike.
Once you pass there, that one will move, meaning now the sensor.
Okay.
Yes, so better use the bypass. Use the bypass. That's the market. Yeah.
Okay, it's not to this side.
Sorry. Bypass is that side.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Because once
So I had to use a bypass, guys, as usual. But other toll gates, toll plazas, I always pass through. But this one, that officer was saying the machines get crazy or they get mad. Filapena, if I pass through with a motorbike, only cars should pass through. Well, I always experience different opinions at every toll plaza. As I enter Ndola, wind up the video, I want to let you know that expect more interesting videos here on the Copperbelt as I attempt to show you every part of Zambia. Okay guys, and I went to a residential area because during the trade fair lodges were extremely expensive, doubled up in many places. So I had to go to a small residential area known as Chipurukusu, where I found accommodation. And I was being helped on the Copperbelt, especially in Ndola, by a YouTuber from Ndola known as Timothy Hara, the masterpiece.
vinangu.
Oh, imaoneka vinangu. Guys, I've reached and I'm with the masterpiece himself, Timothy Hara, guys. Ah, dili bueno.